Happy Sunday, everybody. My name is Jonathan Castellone. I'm the owner of SysFX, and in today's video, we're going to mark up some charts for the next trading week. So join the Telegram group if you want to keep up to date to my current trades that I have for the week. And like, follow, subscribe for more. So you can see my pairs are over here on the right side, the same pairs I trade no matter what day it is. These are my favorite pairs, back tested and proven that it works with the strategy that I have. So let's explain the strategy. You're over here on GBP, The daily time frame is my favorite, where I mark up my charts and then I go from there. So I have, as y'all know, my trading line, I have it favorited, and I just mark up my daily charts like so. I check for price on the candlesticks. I check for price where it touches repeatedly. So you see the candle close there, it candle close there, it wicked there. It's a valid zone, or it's a valid area. So I just keep doing this over and over again. And I want to have some good spacing, maybe about 100 pips, 80 to 130 pips, spaces in between. Let me see this one. That's usually the day's range, mainly. It's a little bit more, that's okay. These pairs move pretty fast, or at least GBP, does. I learned how the market moves for that one. So I like to do 3 on top of the price. You see the current price here, so I like to do 3 trend lines on top and then 3 on the bottom, just so it's valid for the week. So we'll put it there just because the spacing is going to be a little better. So let's see here. Can you see that? I can't see it. About 100 pips, that's good. Let's do the other one from green line to green line. About 100 pips, it's perfect. So I want to leave a good gap between the first line, right, and the current trading price, just to give me some breathing room. So next one is right here. As you can see, this line, it touches here, and candles closed here around this price. It doesn't have to be an exact area. So you go ahead and, or an exact price, sorry, it doesn't have to be an exact price. Go ahead and mark that. That's one price below price, or one line below the price. Second one is this candlestick right here, the bottom of it. And it actually corresponds with the candle closes over here. So let's go ahead and draw that from here. What's the spacing on that? Let's check it. This is a measuring tool. You click on it once, then you move it. About 150 pips. It's pretty good. I'm going to draw one more. Obviously, it's going to be the bottom of this, and it corresponds with these prices over here as well. And you got yourself a GBP chart. So my next step is to go to the 1 hour and zoom out. No, excuse me. Right, as you can see, you don't need this, but it's good to know the direction it's going, right? So ideally, what I want to see is either a retouch this way. Excuse me. Ideally, what I want to see, it looks like it's going to go bullish soon, so I want to see this touch before I see this touch. So if I see it go down, I'll go ahead and enter a buy here. My stop loss would be below all of those, and my target price would be there. That's what I want to see this week for GBP. Now, of course, you never know what's going to happen, right? It could go this way too. You have to be fluid with the market. You can't be biased one direction, right? So this can happen too. Either or, I'm ready for both. Let's move on to the next pair. You can actually click on the next one, or you can just press space and go to your next pair. So once again, daily time frame. Prices below the chart, and then prices or lines above the chart, current price. All right, so again, we want to have lines, 3 lines above and below, just so it's current. See here, what did I just do? Okay. All right, so in this case, you see how there's no bottom, there's no other candles to worry about. So one thing we can do is zoom out. And see when price hit there again. So now with this, since the trend line's going to take forever to use, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my horizontal ray that I have saved here. And this is what you do. I see a bottom here, and actually support here, and then resistance right there, right here. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We'll make this green because I like the green. And then we'll put it over here as well, on the bottom of this. That spacing is probably a lot big, too much, but that's what we see. Actually, no, look, it's around 120. Let's move it back. Now, wow, look at that. It bounced right off of that. So we know that's a valid area, valid price. I like it. So if there's nothing else, I'm not going to put it down. Don't sweat it. Just keep on going. Let's see here. One nice little gap. This is right here is a gap. This, like so. If you guys don't already know, if you want this trend line to be straight, you just got to hold shift. If you hold down shift while you're moving it, it's going to stay straight. It's kind of neat, right? Let me just redo that. So I like it at the bottom of this. I actually like it here. So we'll do this. And there's our 3 prices. So it looks like it's about 100 pips here. So let's check it. Again, you want to leave space between here and here. About 100 pips, that's pretty good. From one thing I noticed, guys, is it's around the same 80 to like 120 pips between levels. So it seems to work for me. And Euro USD is done. Next pair. GBPUSD. Start off with the daily time frame, of course. I got people texting me. GBPUSD, daily time frame. Once again, the same exact thing. We'll put some here on the bottom of this. 1. It looks like Euro USD, honestly, doesn't it? 2. We'll leave it like that for now. We'll do this one up here. Now, when it gets to these prices, guys, I would wait for rejection, of course. But don't wait too long. You don't know how long you wait until it's too late. You know what I mean? If you see the trade, if you see a little rejection, enough rejection, take the trade, man. Don't be a bitch about it, to be honest with you. One way to get over your fear is to follow your risk management. If you follow your risk management, you'll never lose all your money. Because you're definitely going to lose. Don't anybody tell you otherwise. Let's put it here. Because I see touches here. Touch here, touch here. Touch here, resistance a little bit. And then here some more. And this wick down here. So let's do that. One more right below. Let's do this bottom right here. All right. That should be good. All right, that should be good. Not a lot. That's okay. It happens. Actually, now for Euro USD, obviously it's a downtrend. You see it going down. You see this line right here. Again, you don't have to use this. But this week, I want to see this up and then continuation down here. Or the other way around. Actually, it might turn over. Could turn over. You got to flow with the market. You come down here first. Then you can go back up. You never know. Be ready for both. This is why the lines are there. Actually, the analysis for GBPUSD should be the same as Euro USD. It looks kind of the same. So we can either bounce up here and come back down, or bounce here and come back up this way. Could continue. You never know, but this is where I'll be taking my profits or my trades, what I'll be looking for this week. Again, if you use risk management, you can enter your trade without conviction, knowing that in the end, you can end up a winner. As long as your ratio is obviously more than 1 to 1. Next pair. Euro or USD CAD is the next pair. Make sure you're on the daily time frame. This one's going to be a little easier to map just because it's simple and it's actually ranging right now, but that doesn't really matter to us because we enter the same. So daily level of top, I see one up here. That's 2. And up above, you don't have to look over. You just got to make sure it's about 100, right? So let's measure that. 65. That's a little small. Let's see here. Let's do the bottoms first. We'll come back to that. If you can't find it, just come back to it with a clear mind. I see this bottom wick. Yes, it's valid. At least to me it is. It's 1. Go a little lower. You have this area of support and then resistance in the exact same spot. So we're just going to do this right here. That's 2. Sorry if it's a little slow. My computer's kind of... So the third spot would be the bottom of this candle. And if you check it here, here, resistance here, and that should be valid enough for the next week. I don't know what's going to happen higher. I probably won't play this one, so let's remove that. So we'll start there. If it bounces from here, if I see rejection, I'll enter the sell to here, of course. Or if it goes the other way, We'll see this maybe down here to here, but we'll play this one, play it up here. And that's literally the trade for the week. Sometimes I see it break super fast, then I'll make sure I enter here or here for the buy. And if it doesn't, I just close the trade, take the loss, enter the sell, and hopefully it keeps going. All right, 2 more to go. We have gold. Make sure on the daily time frame. I like the bottom of this really good. It's kind of close. Let me redraw that. All right, gold. Make sure you're on the daily. I like this bottom right here because of the resistance. It ends up touching that wick. Look at that. That's nice. I like it. It's valid. The one below it would be this resistance and support. It's a little too close. Maybe we'll see. Not enough spacing, but I see this bottom right here. Maybe go a little lower to this one because it has support or resistance over there to the left. As you can see, resistance, resistance, resistance. And that's our 3. Let's see the spacing if it's good. If it's too tight, I might not even play these. Actually, it's 200 pips here, so it's perfect. I guess this we can kind of zoom in a little. All right, this one's obvious. The price above it, all these wicks, and then it wicks upward to that exact price, which is kind of evident. So we'll use that. The one right above it is the bottom or the resistance here, and then the support here. So we'll do that. Generally, I'll look for like maybe 2, 3, 4 touches. 2 to 4 touches, minimum 2. So like right here, you see it? It was resistant or support, turned resistance, and then support again before it drops. So we'll put it here. 3 above, 3 below. Yep. Let's check the spacing, see if it's the same. These are a little bigger, about 200 still, 200, yeah. 200, that's okay. Hey, bigger moves, smaller lots. Risk management, you can enter without conviction. Actually, if you see my last week's video, you'll see me draw these lines and they bounced off these daily levels perfectly. It was beautiful. So I had these, I think I had these same exact marked on. You can see it bounced off here, and then it hit this line and bounced off of that. I could have entered the sell, but it was already Friday at this point, I believe. So I didn't enter. So of course, now what I want to see with gold, it might go all the way up here. It might not. And it'll continue down, or it can just go straight down and then do a double bottom and return back up. It's possible that it can break through this way and then continue upward. Possible, but what's going on with the economy, man, I don't think it's going to do any of that. I think it's just going to go back down. So this could be another possibility. These are the moves for the week. And last but not least, my buddy old pal, indice US 30. US top 30 countries. Let's do that, or top 30 stocks. That one we'll do this bottom one. We'll do the bottom of this wick. We'll do those 2 for now. If it breaks lower than that, it's an easy sell. Here is the first price or first line above. You'll see this right here. I see this most recent, and then I go backwards to see if it's valid. So I support here. I like it. And then of course the double top is going to be our last daily level to play. And that's it, guys. So if you like what you saw, I know it's a little fast paced. You can watch it again. It'll make sense the more you watch these videos. And try practicing on your own, man. You see these day levels, back test if you can, write the day levels and see how they bounce off of it. If it doesn't, see how it breaks through to the next day level and then does something at those daily levels. All right, guys, make sure to check out my Telegram channel where I post my trades. Like, follow, subscribe, and all my socials are down below so you can see me, progress. And I can teach you guys how to do risk management and trading psychology because that's really what we're focused on here. The markups should be easy. Daily levels, you focus on the risk management, sticking to your plan, and you're going to come out on top. All right, guys, thanks for watching.